Hello and welcome back. Come with me as we check out a great home at a great price on the south side of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 6400 South Crane Avenue is a 5-bed, 3-bath, split foyer home with over 2,400 square feet on the south side of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. After a substantial price drop, this home could be yours for only $405,000. Okay, you guys, before we go inside, let's take a look at our neighborhood here. So as you can see, we're on a nice, quiet street. We're not really close to any main roads. This road is only going to be for the homes, essentially, that are living on this exact street. So that is awesome. And we have a great exterior, nice landscaping. Everything is still not sprung for spring yet, but it looks like it's in great condition. Plus, you have this extra paved area on the side. This would be great if you have an RV. So south side is really awesome because it is truly close to everything, but it's really hard to find a home on the south side in certain price points. And so that's what makes this a really great deal, is if you want to be on the south side, finding a home around 400 or under 400 can be a little bit challenging. So here we have our traditional Midwest split foyer. However, we actually have room on this one, which is a huge perk and makes a split foyer actually doable for some people where it might not be if you just walk in and it's just immediate stairs. So plenty of room for everybody to come in, put stuff down, take off their shoes. You have a nice big closet. This is also where you come in from your garage. So that's another reason. And this one's obviously jam-packed with stuff from the house. But a nice 2-stall garage that's heated. And then you have this nice open floor plan up here with vaulted ceilings. This house is really great because it has a lot of really big oversized windows, and this doesn't even have a light fixture in here, and it is just flooded with light. So that's fantastic. And they even have a shade on the top part that would have even more light coming in there. So nice big living room, nice big dining room. Some of the times you will see in the newer construction, it just seems like our dining rooms are getting smaller and smaller, probably a sign of the times, and then you have a nice sized kitchen with lots of cabinetry, and then even, room for more storage if you didn't have that second fridge there. So appliances are in great condition. Kind of nothing to worry about here. This is pretty common for what we see, a lot of oak cabinetry and kitchens here, and a lot of just neutral style kitchens. But I just wanted to point out how cute this is. Look at that. Thanks for being a smarty and rolling through for their open houses, and hope it left a sweet impression. And they have candy that's just so cute. Never seen that before. It's so cute. So here we have a slider going out to your back deck. I will say that, you can kind of see where it's had some wear and tear with the paint, but even though it looks like it could use some more paint, it does seem sturdy. Although I will say that the stairs are very long going down because we are sitting up very high right here. And I will say that this tree right here does give you some nice privacy on your deck, and nice fenced in backyard. It has a shed down there. Grass looks like it's been dug up a little bit, so you might need to be doing some reseeding. But as you guys know, it's my job not to just show the pretty parts of the house. I want to really give you a good idea of what to expect for different price points as far as condition goes. So those things do kind of factor into the price, especially since this one started a little higher when it first hit the market, which we'll get into at the end of the video when I do my kind of market analysis. So we have a full bath here with a tub, nice big vanity, and that's for the 2 nice sized bedrooms up here. Again, with nice big windows. And then you have a nice big primary suite with, again, just like a huge window going through there. And this is a huge bed, and there is still tons of room in this room. So it has a little trade ceiling, and the entire back wall is all closet. So even though it's not a walk-in closet, you do have quite a bit of storage. Then you have your in-suite private bath with a nice big vanity, toilet, and a little walk-in shower here. So that one's not huge, but at least you have your own area or your own private bath, which is awesome. And then heading down, we have, again, a pretty traditional layout for what you would expect to see for your homes made in this year. But a nice little extra is that it is a walkout, and it has a little bar area here with water. And a nice fireplace. Again, big windows here. This is a very bright living room. And it's nice and big because you have really like your sitting area, and then you also have like this whole extra area over here. So nice and big. And then they do have some pavers out here. And you'd have a little bit of extra room underneath the deck to make a little sitting area or whatever you wanted to use it for also. But having the fenced in yard is really nice and on a lot of people's wish lists. So you have your downstairs bathroom with a walk-in shower. It's kind of an awkward shape, but they made it nice and big as they could. And then you have your laundry downstairs with a little extra storage. Love that. It's always just nice to have a little extra built-in and a sink by your laundry. So that's an extra little perk for this one. And then really big bedrooms down here with, again, just lots of windows. I love that they just clearly were like, we want all the windows when they were building this one and make them as big as you can. All right, let's head upstairs and talk about the price in the market right now. All right, you guys, let me know what you think of this one. It's actually, I know different people watch videos from different areas. Some people say, oh my gosh, that's so affordable. You get so much house. And some people are like, that's crazy price for a home. Especially when people think of the Midwest, they think that we should be one of the cheaper areas to live. And while we are an affordable, across the United States, we're still considered affordable. Really, I think that one of the reasons that people move here is that quality of life that the Midwest provides. So that's something that, just something to keep in mind if you're one of the relocators. Now, if you're looking for a home in the Sioux Falls area and it's basically late winter, we're about to get into springtime. So this is where we really shift and we start seeing more homes hit the market. We see more buyers coming onto the market, and that is something that we can't really predict exactly how many of each there will be until we kind of really get rolling into April and May, and then we have a better idea of what the competition is going to be like. But that's why I like to show you what your options are in late winter. If you're thinking about waiting to buy till summer, just listen to this until the end before you really finalize and take this stuff into consideration. So homes like this, which have been on the market for a couple of months during winter, which is not our busy season, this one started at $425,000. I would say that this home is, probably a $425,000 home with some of the extra little stuff that needs to be done. If that had been done, I would say they would definitely have gotten $425,000. It really depends on the age of the systems, condition of the roof, like some of the bigger ticket items. But I would say that this one, starting at $425,000 makes sense. There was a chance that it could have found a buyer at $425,000, but because some homes are sitting for a couple of months, they start doing those price reductions as they start getting more motivated. And this one has already come down to $405,000. So now, is this a $400,000 home? Absolutely, all day, every day. That's a bargain. It could probably even appraise for more. So that is an advantage to buyers versus if you're looking in spring or summer when there's a potential that this home could have again started at $425,000 and someone else is willing to pay $425, especially to be on the south side, because we don't have a lot of homes in this price point in this area. So that competition gets up. The chances of you being able to come in and ask for additional things, like maybe you were like, oh, I just really want to do all new carpet in this one. It's totally okay, but you might just want all new carpet. You can build things like that into the offer and do some cash back at closing. You can help get some closing costs. Those things are easier to ask for when a home has been sitting for a couple of months and the sellers are more motivated versus a fresh new house that just hit the market, and multiple people are coming and looking at it, and all of these buyers are out on the market. So hopefully that helps you guys. We have a very short window of where we can still be using this, but it's not too late. The smart buyers in early spring, late fall, are gonna come in and snatch these homes up at fantastic prices. And I love to be the one to help my clients take advantage of that, so that we're setting them up for the best, investment possible. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this one. If you have any questions, don't forget to like and subscribe, or don't forget to reach out. My information is down below. You can get a spot on my calendar, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.